I'm very quickly going to try and show you in this 5-minute screener how to create a Google form. And you can use Google Forms for creating really nice surveys, online surveys. And another beauty of Google Forms is that it automatically collates the results as people submit their questionnaires. Okay, well, the first thing I need to do is find Google Docs. So I'll go here and open Documents, ignore all my little things that I've been up to, and we go straight to Create New. And unsurprisingly, we choose Form, and this is what we see. Now, just ignore this sample question for the time being. We're going to put a title for the whole form, and we're going to call it Jay's Survey. Obviously, don't call yours Jay's Survey because that would upset me. So there we are, and then we can put in some text here, and I'll just pause while I write the text. So you can see that I've just typed in the title and a few little words underneath. So that's fine. Now I'm going to show you this little drop-down box here called Add an Item. And most of it is to do with the different types of questions that we can use in a Google form, and I'll show you those in a moment. First of all, though, I'm going to show you this one here. It's a section header because we can create sections in our survey or questionnaire. So section header. And here's our title of the whole survey. But now this section needs a title. So I'm going to call it About You and Your Work, because this will be going to primarily to people who are employed. And then I'll pause again and write a description here. Okay, well, I've put in my header text for the section, and I've said, please give me a few detail. Well, I'll change that in a moment, about your employment status. At no stage are you asked for your name or the company you work for, and I need a full stop on the end of that. Okay, when I've corrected those, I would click Done. And we can see that there's our section header, and there's our note or guidance note that we included. Now it's time to add a question in this section. So I'm going back to Add Item, and I'm going to choose Multiple Choice. And the question title is... let's just think about this a moment. So I've just put in here, please describe your employment status. I won't put help text in because it's a fairly obvious question. The question type is multiple choice, and I need to just put in some options now. So we'll write in here, and I'll just pause the screener while I write some more options. So you can see that I've added some additional options. Now, I can just, if you just look over here, you can see Add Other. So I'm going to do that now. And if they're not in any of these categories, they can put their own answer into a little text box there. So that's fine. I'm going to say make this a required question, which means the form will bounce when the respondent clicks Submit if they haven't answered that question. Then I'm going to click Done. Okay, and there is our question. If you're worried about these sample questions up here, don't worry. You can just go there and delete those if you wish, just like that. Okay, so there we are. And I think we'd better add another type of question in here. So let's go to Add Item. And this time we could put in a, we've done a multiple choice. Let's do a drop-down list, shall we? So we'll do Choose from a List. So you can see you can add as many options as you like. Mine aren't particularly good, but then I'm up against a time constraint here. I'll make this a required question, and I'll click Done. And there we are now. We have the different type of question here, which is the drop-down box. And if I click here, you can see that people can simply choose the area of work they're in. Well, that's the first screener. I'll record another one now showing you some other questions and also how you can make the form look a little bit more attractive.